Words, such an integral part of language. But what happens when we take simple words with simple definitions and ask people what they mean? These are questions for humanity. What makes a man beautiful?
I hate to use D&D terms, but if they look like an NPC, I'm not interested. I like interesting people, and they don't necessarily fit like the cover of a magazine, because covers of magazines are so heavily retouched. Who cares? I don't know if that makes sense, but
I guess I should say I'm a child of the 90s, but really I always think I'm a child of the 70s. I was born in 73. My father had a well-manicured but a full mustache and beard and long hair, kind of like mine right now, but darker. And he had a medium build and medium height, and there's something about men physically to me that when they look like my dad, I know Freud is having a field day, when they look like my dad, I think that is beautiful, that is handsome, that is vulnerable. But what really makes a man arresting to me, which is what I always think of when someone says, how or why is someone beautiful, is the way he looks at me when we speak to each other and the tone of his voice. So to me, there is a difference between how I see men and women and how I consider them beautiful. But with men, it has always been that. I don't know if American society specifically teaches men how to look at women, how to look at other people when they're speaking to them. But to me, the eyes say so much, and of course, facial expression and body language. But I want a man's eyes to be focused and not drifting away from me and intent on me. And it's funny because I don't feel that same way about women. A woman can be looking pretty much anywhere. But when I'm talking to a man, I want him to be looking at me. I want to be looking back at him. And I want his tone to be authoritative, confident, kind, knowledgeable, all in one. I ask a lot, I think.
It's a quality about how they hold themselves, how they present themselves in the world. It can be something from their posture to crow's feet near their eyes. I don't know. It's difficult to pinpoint, but I think that's the closest I can.
I believe, again, inner strength, inner confidence, and being able to know exactly what he wants.
Just beauty inside, honesty, integrity, having a heart, and if you're looking from the outside in, being able to sense those qualities.
What I care about most is what's inside a person's heart. So there are lots of men who are physically handsome and strong and beautiful, but are, ugly and mean and selfish on the inside. So I don't think of that as being beautiful. So to me, it's what makes a man or a woman beautiful is what they're like as a person, and how, and that you can usually tell that when you talk to them.
His attitude, how he deals with others.
Again, I guess this goes back to just like how you behave as a human being. Like if you're nice, you have a good heart. That alone makes a person beautiful. But yeah, same goes for men and women. It's their personality, who they are as a person, and how they are with other people.
What makes a man beautiful? Almost the same thing, but also it sounds funny to say in touch with their feminine side, their ability to be compassionate and to look at the world in a more empathetic way. I mean, I think in some ways they don't teach men that it's okay to be masculine, you know, the protector and everything, but also be able to be, I can't think of the word, but well, I guess empathetic's the same way of it. You know, it's okay to be able to show your emotions and to be, you know, more open about who you really are. And I think sometimes they try and teach men not to be so opened up. I guess that's what makes a man beautiful to me.
I just think in everybody, what makes them beautiful is just emotions or whatnot, intentions, and, you know, what's the word I am looking for? Just being a good person in general.
They don't think what others care about them as well, and like they're not trying to impress people, and they very kind and nice, have a great personality as well.
I think the same way. A man that would be beautiful would be a man that has integrity. He provides for his family. He's not afraid to work.
I think a man is beautiful in the moments where he shows strength, not physically as, you know, stereotypically man is, but the moments where he shows strength in his vulnerability, being willing to open up to the people around him and, you know, let people see that part of you, let people touch that part of you that not everyone gets to see, but trusting that they will take care of that part of you that they have shown to you.
Whatever he wants.
The way he thinks, his perceptions, and his ambition in life to become a better person.
Their legs.
Ooh, his heart. I think for me, like, what makes you beautiful is how you act towards people. So I think if there's a man who has a good heart, there'll be all the things that come with that. So kind and loving, and that makes someone more beautiful.
I think in the society as it currently is, a man does become more beautiful when he overcomes certain elements of society, like the patriarchy and rape culture, et cetera, to attempt to be a better person and to change his gender. But also his ability to recognize the beauty in other genders.
A confident man, I think, is good. When a man is happy.
His confidence.
His heart. The fact that he can have a conversation. The fact that he can tell me what's on his mind, and I don't have to pull it out of him. Intelligence, definitely. The fact that I feel like I can talk to him anytime I want to and not feel like I have to put any walls up.
I would say that for a man to be attractive, it would have to look like his look is premeditated. It has to look like he's like not just slovenly walking around the house in like a tank top or something. I think people are much more attractive when they are not only confident in what they do, but they're willing to take a little bit of an extra step to like give themselves like a, maybe not a dolled up appearance, but more of a like, make themselves look like their best every day.
His reaction, positive reaction to his wife, if he has one, women, his family. and a great amount of respect.
The ability to care for someone else, and again, I find beauty basically in the soul of the people.